Hi, lovelies. So, didn't take you long to come up with some questions for me to answer. First one was, what was it like working for L'Oreal and how did I get started? With L'Oreal, I'll tell you that it's all about culture. Anybody that works there currently will tell you it's all about their culture. And what I mean by that is that they really empower the young coming out of university or college with a certain skill set, and they grow them in their way, meaning their structure, their process. And it's a wonderful process if you're starting out new. And I don't mean that as a junior role. They could start you somewhere where you're like, why am I here? And they're doing it to test you. They're doing it to put you in positions that may be uncomfortable, to be uncomfortable being uncomfortable. If that makes sense to you, L'Oreal's your jam. For me, I was coming in as a manager, so I already had my systems, my processes. I knew how I like to work with my teams, and it was a bit of an adjustment, to say the least. I can speak French. I'm from Montreal. I was born and raised there, and yet I found it a bit of a struggle at times when I was trying to get my opinion across. A lot of the times my upper management was French first. So that's just a side note, if you will. I will also say that I'm a lover of the underdogs. So something that's new and exciting coming, I want to know about it. Pureology for me was just the dream role to have, because Pureology was the underdog. It'd just been bought out by Color Science. Doesn't matter. Either way, they were relatively new. It was only a shampoo conditioner line with some styling aids, and I just loved them. I loved all about the fun, vibrant colors, the vibe, their whole idea that you could use this product. It's color safe, and yet it will do all these other things. It really felt special and unique. Kind of like when I worked for Alterna. I worked for a brand called Alterna in my rep days, and I was the first to sell $100 shampoo back in like 2002, I'm going to say. It was a white truffle shampoo conditioner, and you bought it for $100. $100. Okay. So I find unique brands, which again, I'm going to tell you all about Oliveda. It's going to be the new thing. It's going to be what lasts. It's a waterless beauty product. Again, check out my website at jacksbeautyinc.com. You can click to learn more here, but it's all going to be about that 360 wellness, which is really why when I was saying I loved Caudalie, they did that. They had a great story. They still do really well because they really believe in what they're doing. And I believe Oliveda believes in what they're doing. I want to work with brands like the ones I've mentioned. They really do offer you a sense of community when it's like-minded. If you're about giving back, if you're about doing good for the planet, if you're about having the right ingredients working for you and your family, those are things that are important to me. I'm a mom of two. I have 2 dogs running around here somewhere. You'll probably see them on one video or another. And Oliveda checks off all those boxes. They're new to Canada, and I want you to come along for this ride. Really, I do. One of the questions below was, how is Moroccanoil? Moroccanoil was wild because really, having oil in your hair, people are like, you're nuts. That's not going to work. That's not going to happen. It's going to be a product that's too expensive, and I'm not sure I like the scent. Let me tell you, people love the scent of Moroccanoil. I feel like maybe today it's a love it or hate it, but when it launched, people are like, wow, how do I get my hands on that? So we learned then and there that oil in the hair was nourishing. If you use properly, wasn't going to be oily or greasy. It wasn't going to wear your hair down. So you then saw it in every brand. Every brand today, if you go to any shelf, I don't care if you're in a professional salon or in, Sephora or Shoppers Drug Mart, there's an oil. It was the new thing back then that lasted. And I'm telling you, Oliveda's the same way. If there's anything you take from me today with this one is answering a few questions, also telling you about something new that I have found and really believe in and am a part of. And I'm also looking for people who share that community. It's going to be important to me that as we build this out, that you're also excited about things like this. Wellness is important to you. Giving back is important to you. Knowing that you can do this as a side business might be important to you. Your own time, your own flexibility. I know nothing about how to do these videos. As you can tell, I had the hiccups in the middle of them. It happens. I want real people. I'm not looking for AI. I'm not looking for perfection. I'm looking for a community, and I want you to be a part of it. If this is interesting, please reach out, subscribe, check out jacksbeautyinc.com, and let's talk. What's the worst thing that could happen? You could be on the ground floor of a brand like Moroccanoil, or a big brand that wants to buy it out like L'Oreal. Maybe we can talk about that in the next one, because I've definitely been a part of buyouts with Estee Lauder. Bumble and Bumble was bought out by Estee Lauder when I was there. It was interesting. Let's talk about that next. Have a great day.